guys, Kim here. Welcome to Backyard Blooms. This is Dawn. She helped me with all my little details today. Welcome to come decorate with me today on my tour for 2023. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So this year with my gardening theme, I really wanted to bring the outside inside, and I so think I achieved this with my tree and my mantle. So this one is new for me. This tree is a 9-foot tree. I have 10-foot ceilings, and being further away from this tree does not do it justice. So you can see that I've got all the hydrangeas that I have from my garden in here, and I brought every element that I could outside from inside. So you can pretty much say that I have a pretty good floral mix in this tree as well. But I bought these owls when I went to Gatlinburg with my friend Dana. We have been really good friends ever since 9th grade, and we try to take the time out and spend like at least one weekend with each other. So they have a great Christmas store up in Gatlinburg called the Christmas Store, and I bought 3 of these really, really cute owls, as you can see. I bought the ribbon from there also. I bought both of these ribbons there. And the only thing that I did was I looped them and then I tied them with the branches right here. So I like looped it, tied it with the branch, looped it again. So that's how I do my ribbon. But I thought it turned out real pretty. But the first thing that I do with my tree is try to do the very, very top. Let me come back here. So I just have a lot of different floral mixes in that topper right there. So you can see magnolias, and then I don't know if those are poinsettias. I guess that is a poinsettia. Now the real dark blue is really hard to see on this tree, so I probably next year would maybe like bunch a couple of white flowers around that. So, or silver. So instead of doing that alone, I might, let me come down here and show you. I might bunch a couple of these around it, and that way it will like be striking and more noticeable. But this is the first time that I did this tree, and every time I do a tree, it's gonna be a little bit different. So a lot of this stuff I bought, some of it I bought at Black Lion when Black Lion was a store last year, and I got a lot of this half off. So I think I bought this at Black Lion. Black Lion and Southern Lion here in Charlotte, North Carolina, is a bunch of, it's a big space, but a lot of vendors in one space, if that makes any sense. And then these I got at the Christmas store in Gatlinburg. I guess they look like blueberries, but I try to bring a little bit of the blue. I have a lot of silver. So my theme was outdoor nature. So like even in all my bulbs, I tried to, like this has got an acorn on it and a limb. So I'm trying to bring the outdoor inside. And then I've got a chickadee on this one. In the video earlier, you may have seen me tie a little floral wire around these, and then they don't have to hang. So if you have a space and you want it right there on that limb, it just holds there really tight. The only negative thing that I feel about that is that it's really hard to get off, but so you'll have to be careful. And then I have a couple of white birdies too. I've got this one at Cracker Barrel this past weekend when I was visiting my girls in Kentucky. My granddaughter had a cheer competition, and by the way, they killed it. They came first place out of 17 teams. Totally unexpected, but look how gorgeous this is. So it's not really blue, not really, it's got a lot of silver on it, which it works. So I'm not sure what this color, it's not purple. I don't even know how to explain that color, but it works really, really well with what I've got going on. Let me just show you guys. I mean, I can sit there and look at this tree all day long. All the bulbs that I got are just so pretty and work really well with each other. And then I love the acorns too that I have right here. These silver little balls are really, really cute. This bird is adorable. And all the little silver leaves that I got right here are really, really pretty too. And then you can see the magnolia there. And Sasha wants to come say hello. And then I think I stated earlier, these are my limelight hydrangeas that I had in my garden. These came from my standard limelight hydrangea tree that all of these blooms were so big. They were like as big as my head. As you can see, they're just larger than my hand right here. Now, I originally took these off the tree and told you guys that I was going to spray them with a floral spray, and I was going to do it blue since I was going to do white, blue, and silver. And I placed these in there. I just put one in there just to see how they were going to look, not even realizing the color. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I am not going to paint it. I love it just the way it is. So I probably have at least, I don't know, 20 or more of these hydrangeas in the tree. I just love it. You can see that I have it coming around here too. All the little hydrangeas that I have. Just look at the balls. They're so pretty. I think everything I picked out looks just really good together. These darker blue acorns look really pretty with the ribbon. I bought these birds right here at Cracker Barrel this past weekend. I thought they were so pretty. They look like little lovebirds sitting on a branch. Since I love all my birds. So I'm so glad I changed out my tree. So I bought a little pencil tree and I put all the ornaments that I had on this tree on the little tree, and I'm going to share that with you in just a little bit. And I had this tree for almost 12 years. Can you believe that? Now, the lights don't work perfectly on them, so I've got additional lights on that, but the tree itself is so, so pretty. And I would have to honestly spend another $1,000 or more on a tree for it to look this pretty, especially the one this tall and full. So I just love it. I'm so happy with it. So I hope you guys love it too. All right, so last year I did a white, silver, and blue mantle. And then I had the ribbon that I had on that I did last year, and I put it on there this year, but I really wasn't happy with it. I felt the ribbon was more purplish looking and it just took it away. So I had this ribbon that I got from the Christmas store as well, and I just went with this theme. So I had a real pretty garland that I'm not even sure. I think I bought that at Peppermint Forest in Charlotte, North Carolina. They have an adorable Christmas store if you ever come to Charlotte and you've never been to Peppermint Forest. So I kind of went with I had these little owls from last year, and I just kind of incorporated the same thing. So again, I used the magnolia limbs that I had, and then I added additional lights. I really love these lights because they do like multiple things. Let's see if I can show you. So there's one, which is really crazy. There's another. And then off. That one's pretty. I can do that one too. I really like the small little twinkly more than I do anything. Nope. Sometimes they'll fade in and out. So I like lights that have different modes. They're kind of cool. They're like, you can see, they're on a string just with multiple lights there. So if you want to look at that video from last year, I just started YouTube last June and I got monetized in February. So there's a lot of videos that I have that probably haven't been viewed by you guys. So make sure you check that out. And I actually showed you how I decorated my Christmas tree last year on that too. And then Dawn saw this and she says I had to have it. So isn't it cute? It's a little gift from her. Isn't this adorable? Right here, love it. And probably should turn the fireplace on, huh? I had these deer from last year, and I think I bought these from Kirkland's maybe last year. Pretty sure that's where they came from. I had those in my dining room table last year. And then I have an urn, and I just filled it with little decorative balls. I love lanterns. So actually, you could put like little trees like this one into this urn right here. Not urn, lantern. And that would be pretty. You can do Christmas balls. So this right here, you saw me decorating this earlier. This is Sasha's crate, her bougie crate. And then I love these deer. These deer are really a very, very popular deer this past year. And they pretty much came from the idea, I think, from Pottery Barn, but these came from West Elm and I just absolutely love them. They came in a set of 3 and I did a cute little short on that, how I said that my little short needs to go viral because it needs to pay for all the little stuff that I bought this year. So like I said, I'm just bringing all the outside to the inside. And then if you could see me when I was outside cutting some of these limbs, these are from my Cryptomera tree, my Yoshio Cryptomera tree. And I've had this one, I think, out for a couple weeks and it's already dry, but it still looks great. So like I said, any kind of material that I do buy, if it's artificial, I try to get it to make it sure it looks super, super natural. So like I said, these deer are like very, very popular this year and I love the look. And of course I'm trying to bring outside, inside, and I'm doing that with the deer also. Now this is not real, this is fox, so, but it's still very pretty and elegant and looks real. You would have never known it if I didn't tell you. I mean, basically look at these two close together. And then another popular Christmas decorations are these Christmas balls right here. So here's a heavier one right here. I just love them. This might be too heavy to hang on to the tree unless you have a real sturdy limb, but these balls are just absolutely gorgeous and they look great just filling a bowl like I have right here. Put that back there. So that looks great. And then I have a couple of small balls just that are made out of moss that I've had for years. But love this. I think it's so pretty. And then I went pillow shopping today at the Southern Lion and I wanted to find some pillows that looked like a winter wonderland. And I think that I achieved that with this right here. So really, really pretty. It was really hard for me to find the pillows that I wanted this year. But this one just looks like a fox kind of fur. Reminds me of something that you find at Pottery Barn as well. And then this pillow is just something real simple, but has a tree on it as well. And then this one looks more like that you would find on my tree, right? So it's got the silver. But look at the detail on this, guys. Isn't that pretty? So it looks like it's kind of like, you don't call this crocheted. Oh, what do you call it? There's a term, and I used to do this too, but anyways, I can't think of it. If you know what I mean, you can let me know. But I think it's just gorgeous. And then of course I have the blue throw that I have out all the time because everything in my house is accented with blue, as you can see on my curtains right there. And this is my entryway, and there is my beautiful family right there. But the reason why I'm here is that I wanted to show you this gorgeous tree. This was made from my grandmother, and my mom had it for years, and I said, Mom, if there's anything that you want to give me that I would really like for this, to have this. So she went ahead and gave it to me, but I really, really loved it. Do you remember years ago when everybody used to paint these at ceramics? And now you see them everywhere. Like you see the ones that people used to like went and actually painted them. But this one's old and original, and it's a good size little tree. I love it. Thanks, Mom. This reminds me of my grandmother. We used to call her just grandmother, but her name was Rosie. How fitting, huh? Maybe my aunts told me that I got all my green thumb from her because I didn't get it from any of them. They said that she could plant anything in the ground and cut it off and it would just grow out of nothing. Isn't that amazing? And this is my second tree. I always have only done one tree, but these were all the decorations that I had on the tree from last year. I turned on the lights. I thought maybe that would look better. So I've had these decorations for years. Now, I love Christopher Reco ornaments, and I try to get myself a Christopher Reco ornament every single year. But do you see all these little peppermint ornaments? I had these when I lived in Nashville, Tennessee, and that's been years ago, 12 to 14 years ago. And I've added a few little things along the way, but other than me wanting to have more of a natural looking tree, I still love this tree. And of course you can tell that I still love all my florals because I've always had these poinsettias in there as well. And then all of my Christopher Reco ornaments are so, so pretty. Now every year I get one of my grandkids one of these ornaments, and I started at birth, and I'm gonna try to get them one every year until they're 18. And then that way they'll have a really pretty ornaments, a good set of ornaments to start out with when they have their own home. Now, the last couple of years, they've had these Santas from the Christopher Reco, and I have fell in love with these Santas right here. They look more like an heirloom Santa, an old time Santa with the robes. I bought this one last year. I love the blue. And this one was my gift to myself this year. Of course, with all the flowers on it. Isn't he pretty? And then this year, I didn't really know what to do with my ribbon. So I just kind of draped it, like made a little bow and then just stuffed it in there. And they have some really pretty Santas out this year too that I'm gonna try to maybe wait until after Christmas and see what they have left, because Southern Lion will have them half off after Christmas. But the line is crazy when they put all these ornaments and all the Christmas stuff half off. And I was able to decorate my tree all the way around this year, because usually I don't get to do that. And I try to buy some that my son likes and my daughters like too. Like this one I got from my son, because that way I hope that they, would want these one day. But sometimes Like my mom had all that crystal and I just didn't really want any of it. So who knows, they may not want it. And it may not be worth anything because it's really hard to sell crystal nowadays too. So it would probably take me forever to show you every little ornament on there. I especially love the ones with the animals. Look at this one down here with the elephant. Isn't that pretty? And I bought this one for my son last year too, since he's in the military. Now I have another little lantern right here, and then I had another little piece that I couldn't find its place, so I just stuck that on there. And do you see Sasha's little bones hidden everywhere? There's one down here too, look. And I bought this from Kirkland's, even though it doesn't really fill the space. I could probably bought a smaller one, but I really do like these metal skirts. And I bought that one because I grew up in Bardstown. And do you know what Bardstown's famous for? Their bourbon. So it reminded me of a bourbon barrel. Just look how pretty that is, like all the way around. It's just gorgeous. This tree was really, really pretty too. I bought this tree. It is a 7-foot tree, and I bought this one in Gatlinburg at that Christmas store I told you about. Sasha tends to like this space right here because she can look out the front door and look around at everything. But this is my space. This is where we spend all of our time with each other. So if you guys are curious to see what my house looks like inside, this is what it looks like. And I feel like it takes a lot of little things to make a big difference when you decorate for Christmas. I was kind of really shocked this year. But anyways, you saw me take off my Thanksgiving stuff and decorated this piece right here with Dawn. And this is all the crave right here are these gingerbread. Now I especially like these gingerbread right here because they look natural. They're not like pink or red or green, and it just really goes well with my natural theme that I've got going on. And I think these look really pretty in the kitchen. So actually I think it would be gorgeous to put something up there too. Now I didn't decorate anything up there this year, but I think it would be really pretty. But I did decorate that wreath right there. I'm loving that. And I brought this element right here into, let's see, these right here. So they're similar pieces right there. You see these right here. And then I thought this blue right here looked really pretty with the blue that I have going on in my living room and kitchen. And then this is actually from my own garden. Isn't that beautiful? And this was from my Yoshio Cryptomeria tree too. Not all of them are doing that, but some limbs are putting these little new growth, I guess. That's what you call them. And this is fox. This is not real, but all this right here is real. And then I just got some holly from my Nellie Stevens. That came from that. Same with this holly. So just mixing different greens makes a wonderful different combination because you're getting different texture, you're getting different colors. So it just makes it look really pretty. So I have real and artificial in this little arrangement here, and you probably wouldn't have never known if I didn't tell you. I like this little combination too. I actually bought this plate when last year at Kirkland's, and then a cute little place in Davidson, North Carolina, where I work at, had some cute little stuff too, and that's where I bought that little tree. I bought this at Fresh Market, and oh my gosh, it's so good, you guys, if you have a Fresh Market. And then just to bring a little bit of extra Christmas to the kitchen here, I just made a little bow and stuffed some of my real berries right there in that. I bought this cutting board from the Christmas show. I really think that's pretty. And then I absolutely love these Mercury Christmas trees. I had the Mercury balls over there too. Now these do light up, as you can see, and they are just so pretty. Let me see if I could turn some of this light off to show you. Look how pretty that is. Now I bought this little candle thinking, you know, sets of 3, and I really wish that I found another one of these. Of course, if I did, I would have to find different texture than these two, but look how pretty they are together. But I thought that looked really good with a set of 3. And then I bought this in Davidson too. You can see the little chickadee there. But I don't think you can have enough of these, and these are very popular this year. Very popular. Just turn the light back on. It looks a little bit better in my video. And another little winter wonderland piece right here. Some of this is artificial and most of it is real. I think the only thing that's artificial is this right here, are these acorns. And the rest of the greens are, nope. This one's fake. But see, look how real it looks. It's really hard to tell the real versus artificial. This is real, and then this is artificial. So I used some of the artificial with my real too. And I could have just, honestly, I had enough that I could probably used all real greens. But this driftwood deer is so pretty. I love that. And I love it against the wood trees. Trees are so popular this year. Like, it doesn't matter what the tree is made of. It is so popular. You could just do a whole grouping of trees and it would be so pretty. Love it. Now, since we're from Bardstown, my husband loves bourbon, and I just added a little bit of the acorns around this table. And lastly, here's my bedroom. Now you guys, I saw a little short and they decorated their whole bedroom. And as soon as I saw it, and I saw it a couple of times, I'm like, oh my goodness, I just have to do it. So anyways, here is my bedroom all decorated up in a winter wonderland. So let's walk in. Now this bed I've had forever, and I actually painted it with the Annie's paint, the chalk paint. So if you're wondering, where did she get that bed? I just painted it because it was dark brown and did not match my flooring or anything like that. So what I did in this room, I still kept all of my bedspread and stuff, but I did buy a green throw, and I bought this from, oh, I'll throw the name up. I actually videoed me putting it on there. I just can't think of it right now. Begins with a B. But anyways, I thought this color was really pretty. It was called a balsam color. That's what this color is right here. And I love the texture of it as well. And then I had these bells from last year. So I think those are really cute, and they look kind of old, which I like as well. Antique-y, I guess I should say. And then, so the whole thing that they did, they got on the video, they got a throw, a green throw. They put garland up above their bed, which I think they had windows too. So they had the garland. They did Christmas trees or trees on the bed, and then they did like an artificial tree in the corner. And I don't know, I had a picture there. Of course, I just changed it out and did something Christmassy. Of course, I love that I'm trying to bring the outside in, and I achieved that, I believe, in my bedroom, and I love it. Like, I love walking in here. Let me back up, because everything's open. So this is my kitchen, and I can just see it from the kitchen, and I think it's so pretty. I don't have a lot of people come visit me because all my family lives in Kentucky, but I just love it. I just can sit there and look at it all day long, and it makes me want to make my bed. So I bought this wreath right here, and you can see me in the video there. Let me get myself out. And then I just put some of these bells. Now these bells are very, very popular also, and they've been everywhere. And all the videos that you see will show these bells. Of course, at home was already sold out. I couldn't find any anywhere else. And then the Christmas show that we went to in Charlotte, North Carolina, had them. And I told her, I was like, these are so popular, you need to put these out to where they can be seen, and people will buy them. And then I just made another little bow there. So if you have a big mirror, I love a wreath on there. And that's all I did was have a command hook too. And I had a different wreath with some really pale pink roses in them up here. They were just so, so pretty. So I'll hang that back up there when I'm done with all my Christmas decorating. And then I bought this little tree right here. Thought it was so cute. And then I got this picture from Kirkland's. Now I'm going to show you a little clip where I bought some greenery. I bought the greenery that's on top that has the little berries and pine cones. Can you see those? I bought that one at Michael's. And I bought 2 6-foot pieces and pieced them together. And they're hanging up there by command hooks. And it was just not full. And I like a lot of fullness, like everybody knows that I do in my garden. I like a lot of color, a lot of blooms that are together. And I think it just makes it so much more interesting to look at, I guess I should say. So I bought this. I saw on another YouTube, Come Decorate With Me, where they go and they shop. And they had this fox garland here at Kirkland's. So they had it when I went, and I loved it. I love this garland so much that I wished I had another big piece to put on my mantle. I think it would be really pretty there. So if it goes on sale, I might go buy me another piece and put it on my mantle, but I love it. And that's all I did was layer the 2 pieces of garland together. So you can see how I have both garlands there together. And then I have some fairy lights on it as well. And then I just had a little bit of ribbon, and then there's another bell. So I bought 4 of these bells at the Christmas show. And another thing that I added were these really cute Christmas tree pillows. And I bought them at different places. So I think I got that one at Michael's. Oh, that one came from At Home, and this one came at Kirkland's. So like I said, just trying to bring the outside inside. All Christmas trees. And then this Christmas tree right here, I bought it at Home. And I got it for a good price. And then I had some little icicle things that I had in the past, and that's the only thing that I put on there. I was just trying to keep it real simple. And another thing that is very, very popular right now are nativity scenes. Now this one's made out of wood, and it just has, it's gold, but not, it's got that really pretty gold tone to it. And it looks natural. I've seen some that were like marble that were really, really pretty. So nativity scenes are really, really in right now as well. So what do you think? Did I achieve bringing the outside in? Does it look like a little wonderland? And then I just had a couple of pillows that I bought from my outside and threw here on my little bench. And then I don't know if you can see outside my little Christmas lights out there. It's hard to see. So this is what it looks like with the lights off. And I still don't know if you can see the outside lights. Nope. I hope you enjoyed this Come Decorate With Me for Christmas 2023, and I hope that it gave you some inspiration. And I so loved bringing the outdoor inside for Christmas. And I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe my videos if you'd like to see more of this. Bye, friends.